Hello everyone, welcome back to another Goodgame horror video, and in this video we will be talking about the Thorn King event. As you can see, my final attack is underway to reach the Necromancer's Castle, which is the final target of this event. It is similar to two other events, including the Blade Coast and the Underworld event, so this guide can apply to them, not as much into specifics, but as a general guide it should work fine for all three. So the general gist of it is you pay some resources to unlock it from your main castle in Great Empire, and you get a camp which you can upgrade, but it isn't really worth upgrading except for maybe the camps and decoration items and maybe some storage. And you attack towers. The towers at the start are easier and at the end are harder. You are going to need to transport all your troops you will be using from the Great Empire because you cannot recruit any troops here, although you will get some in the quest rewards occasionally, as you can see. So, I recommend as what to do for it, you should try to make a pathway to the final castle first. Because making it, even if you don't conquer the final castle, getting the tower right before will give you a good amount of soldiers to finish a quest that you need a direct pathway to the final tower. And then you can use those soldiers either to clear out the final tower if you just want to finish the event, or if you want to get the achievement for completely finishing it and killing every single tower, then you can just use the soldiers to kill the other ones. And as you can see, I just got the achievement and the ruby, so we know my thing was successful. And I got the decoration item. Here we go. And we can see the message we got. My castle is free, but Obitus hasn't been defeated yet. He's retreated to the farthest corner of my kingdom with his most dangerous warriors. Let's strike out together to finally destroy this evil once and for all. To play at master level, you first have to leave the event world and pay the entry cost again. So you can see, we killed it, his final tower, and we got some talismans. Also, a decent amount of gold. Now we can go and kill some miscellaneous towers that we just haven't gotten around to killing yet. So here's an example of how you would set up an attack against a normal tower. Normally you will want to take one flank and the center. I recommend using shield walls because you cannot speed it up, so using normal mantlets will take forever. So, oops, forgot I was in full screen. Here we go. And just enough to reduce the ranged soldiers' combat strength to 0. And put the remaining ones with scaling ladders and battering rams. As you can see. And now I'll just put in my soldiers. This is just an example attack to show you guys the best way to attack. You don't want to take all 3 flanks because that will cost you more troops and tools than you actually need. But you don't want to just take center because you don't have any courtyard bonus from your commander because you can't actually use your commanders, so just be aware of that. So you do want to fill all of the waves up with troops, even if you know you're going to win the first wave, because they will help in the courtyard and also for loot. So here we go, I can send it off, and you can't speed it up except with Rubies, and speeding it up with Rubies is not worth it. Now, if you go back to the Great Kingdom, if you can see here, you can quit the event once you've finished it and re-enter it at master level, but I would not recommend that until you've killed all the towers with achievement. What reward is most worth it? Well, I think there's one obvious one. The Demon Scepter is definitely the best, cheapest reward you can get from here because it's a look item that can give you a 5% courtyard bonus if you're using just a low-level gem, or I guess if you wanted to waste a higher-level gem you could, but I wouldn't. So I'm just getting a 5% courtyard bonus for a week, and then once the event almost runs out, I'll buy another one to get a courtyard bonus for even longer. Some other rewards that might be worth it are the castellan set, although it really isn't all that good. The only notable bonus is the unit limit on the castle wall, otherwise it's just not a very good set. You have some command reveal, but again, it's not a great set, nothing special about it, so I wouldn't get it. The demon slayers and assassins are nice, but, I mean, you're giving up a look item to get 25 troops, so I mean, The gems are nice, but I mean, ridiculously expensive compared to the look item. I just feel the look item is definitely the best reward from this event. The coins are just completely useless. If I gave up all my things, which are like, this is like 2 look items, I could get 40,000 gold, which is almost nothing. The PO item is basically worthless, so you can also convert your Thorn talismans to normal talismans if you are playing in the export mode or whatever. I forget the name of it. And of course you can get another PO item with Thorn talismans, which isn't amazing, but I guess it's okay. So the best reward is definitely the look item, if I haven't made that clear already. You can also send resources to it, which I guess is useful if you can't loot enough, but I mean, you lose so many that it's just not worth it. So I just try to send over some troops and tools and then loot resources there. Hopefully this guide has helped you in the event. Also, the resource villages, I recommend looting the level 1s as much as you can, not the higher level ones, because the level 1s have almost no troops defending them, and they'll actually give you a decent amount of resources, and you can move to them quicker than you can to the higher level ones. So I mean, this really, you might as well loot the lower level ones, even though they give less resources. The resource per troop cost is better. Hope you enjoyed the video, and bye.